to order of the Other Post-Employment Benefits Trust Fund Board of Trustees. It's March 18th. May 26th, 2020. I'm on vacation right now. Can we get a roll call, please?
Chairperson Russell.
Here.
Vice Chair Huck.
Here.
Trustee Duvall. A quorum is present.
Debbie, can you talk to us? She looks like she's on, but we can't hear her.
I'm trying to, getting this.
There's Debbie. Okay. So next is public comment. Do we have any public comment? No, nobody's here. Next is approval of the minutes. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes?
I move to approve the OPEB Trust March 18th, 2020 minutes.
Can I get a second?
I second that motion.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye.
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 All right, motion passes. And we'll move on to agenda item 5A. Do you want to take us through that one, Pam?
Sure, thank you. This is for possible action, discussion, and possible action regarding approval of the OPEB Trust earnings report for the third quarter of fiscal year 2020. So in your materials on page 10, you should have the earnings report for the third quarter ended March 31st of 2020. And year to date, we have Carson City investment pool earnings of $992. And for our BIF, we have investment earnings, this would be interest and dividends of $24,820. And then we have losses year to date of $114,423 and fees of $306 for total losses year to date of $88,917.42. That is a loss ratio of 6.32%. I did reach out this morning to the investment advisors, and they don't have the statements yet available for the month of April. However, they were able to tell me that in the month of April, the RBIF portfolio was up 8%, and also that year to date, the RBIF fund was up 1.27%. So even though we have a terrible picture for this third quarter, it's looking hopeful for the rest of the year. So keep your fingers crossed. Are there any questions?
No, I don't hear any. Thank you. And yes, that was very sad looking at that, but hopefully, like you said, it'll come back, and that's great news. Thank you for reaching out to them. Can I get a motion for that item?
Yes. I move to approve the OPEB Trust earnings report for the third quarter of fiscal year 2020.
Can I get a second?
I second that motion.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. I'll assume Debbie said aye. I'm having a really hard time hearing Debbie. Sorry, Debbie. Let's move on to 5B.
Thank you. This is for possible action, discussion, and possible action regarding approval of the OPEB Trust activity for the third quarter of fiscal year 2020. And so that monthly reconciliation is on page 14 of your materials. So this report shows the revenues and expenses by month for the trust during this period, as well as a summary of the trust assets and liabilities as of March 31st. In the very far right column is titled Monthly P&L, and this is the net of revenues and expenses by month. So in a perfect world, as you know, from the past, that this would ideally net to zero, but there's always a timing difference between when people come on and off the fund and when the revenues are received and the expenses are paid. But at the end of the year, it should net pretty close to zero. Right now, the total is $3,459.20. However, if you remove the prepaid amount of 3442.19, then we have about $17 net. So we're pretty close there.
Awesome.
The city contribution hasn't been funded yet. That was budgeted for $300,000 for the year, and we typically do this in June, assuming that we have cash flow. So that is something that we'll be looking to do within the next month.
Perfect.
Are there any questions?
Nope. I looked at it this morning. It looks like we're going to have the cash flow to move that 300, so.
I move to approve the OPEB Trust Earnings Report for the third quarter of fiscal year 2020.
I second that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right. Do we have an idea for a second or a future meeting date?
I propose Tuesday, August 25th at 1:30, if that works for everybody.
August 25th? Okay.
That works for me.
Works for me. Debbie?
I think it works for me too.
Okay, great. And that was the 25th at 1:30 again?
Tuesday, August 25th at 1:30 p.m.
Perfect. And we'll call for public meeting one more time. There's nobody in the room, so there's probably no public meeting unless anybody's on the phone.
There is no public comment.
Thank you, Desi. Then a motion to adjourn.
And I will second that motion to adjourn the meeting.
All right. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thanks, Debbie. And Todd for coming.
Enjoy your vacation, everybody.
What? I'm sorry, Debbie, what? Oh, we lost her.
Yeah.
All right, yep.
Enjoy.